It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of Java or espresso. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Tina Valentina is the host, you see. She's as classy as she can be. The co-host Greg has a lot to say. Well, he wouldn't have it any other way. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. I say rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Another cup of Java or espresso. Another cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is St. Patrick's Day on the Long Island Breakfast Club show. If you notice all the decorations, thanks to Susan Pinky, we have a lot here today. We have some hot sauce, we have some wine, we have some champagne, we have cupcakes, and we have terrific guests. So we'll be introducing them soon, but first I want to thank our guest, Nick Cretella.
Yes.
And the name of his company is Schofield City. We're going to be talking about all of the hot sauce that he's making. Then we have my very dear friend, Karen Quinones Smith. She is bridging the gap in esports. She does what is it called? AI?
AI.
AI. She also teaches people how to use those things in the sky. What are they called?
Drones.
Drones. So we're going to be speaking to her. And then I have two students, very scholarly students from George Washington University. My own granddaughter, Caitlin Lavella, and a very dear friend, Logan Cedrin. And they've been spending a few days with me. I think they think I'm crazy. But they're having fun. And yesterday we went to the Science Museum.
Yes, the Aviation Museum.
But before we get started, it is Bonnie Scalisi's birthday today. It is my niece, Vanessa. Look at Bonnie. She looks great. Vanessa, it's her birthday today, and she had a lot of fun this weekend. And I'm happy to say it's St. Patrick's Day here. So let's talk first, because these two young college superstars have to run. And that's why I'm standing today, because they're going to leave soon. So, Caitlin.
Yes.
How do you like GW?
I love GW. It's in the middle of the city, and we're so close to all the monuments and the White House and, the Capitol and everything. And it's great to be a student there. I mean, it's busy and hectic, but it's really fun.
So now you left Long Island. How many years ago? 3 years ago?
Almost 5 years ago.
She
5 or
left
6.
her grandmother
5 or 6
and
years.
moved to Maryland and then moved to Washington, D.C.
Well, yeah. The move to Maryland wasn't really my,
It was your mother's.
Yeah, it was the family moved. And, I still sometimes live there when I'm not at school, but mostly I'm in D.C. now.
But today you said to
college.
me it's kind of crazy. Like, you got used to Maryland, which is quieter than New York, correct?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Long Island's just very busy. But where we live in Maryland is a lot quieter, and there's farms and stuff, which can be nice.
So you got used to being a boony.
I mean, if you want to call it that. We don't live on a farm or anything. We live in,
but you're in a quiet.
suburbs.
Yeah, it's horse country too.
I don't know. Yeah, some horses, not as many. Mostly cows, though.
So what's your favorite thing at GW?
My favorite part about GW is how central we are in the city. The metro is so easy to take and get everywhere. You can go all through the DMV. And, through school we get our little metro cards, so it's really easy. Yeah, just the location.
And you do a lot. I know you do a lot of sightseeing.
Yes.
So, what was the
yes.
favorite thing you saw in Washington D.C.? The White House.
I would say,
Yeah, go for it.
I think it's pretty cool. There's this one building.
You can look at this way.
There's this one building called Milken, and it's like in this circle called Washington Circle. It's this gorgeous building, and you can sit, and there's like massive windows. And I've sat there and like done my homework, and like we've had multiple like motorcades. Like it's just like kind of common occurrence, like motorcades like driving by, and it's just like insane to like be doing your homework. And you have
That's
like
a big
motorcade,
thing.
Motorcades, like the
So
vice
does everyone
president.
stand up and like bow or something?
No. People actually get pretty used to it and like don't really react anymore. It's actually kind of annoying, like if you're late to class.
Because they close the sidewalks, so pedestrians can't walk in the streets where the motorcade's coming through.
So now, where did you live before coming to Washington?
Like all over the place. That's a complicated
He's like
question.
the flying trapeze that lived in a lot of different places. But
Yeah.
what was your main place where you lived?
I would say Colorado. For
Colorado.
Sure.
So it was cold there. Did you
Yeah.
hike and go to skiing?
I did, yeah. I've never skied though, because my family's from like the South, so like we never really like went skiing or anything because we weren't used to it. But I definitely want to go like if I'm back.
But you like traveling. I've heard
Yeah.
that you travel.
Yeah, I do love traveling.
So you said you've been to Scotland? Or-
No, my grandmother was born in
Oh,
Scotland.
so where did you go? What country?
I've just like been all over in the United States.
The United States.
Yeah.
So who could say that at this age? How old are you?
20.
He's a baby, and he's traveling everywhere. So what do you like about UW, and what brought you there? Why did you go to George Washington?
I'm very interested in politics. I want to be a campaign manager when I grow up. I just love like the political process, and so that's what drew me to DC. Like, how can you not? If you're interested in politics, like how could you not like want to go to school in DC? Like we're right downtown.
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to be a good walker,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of nice restaurants, right?
That's still up for
No?
debate after I've visited Long Island.
Oh well,
Yeah,
see,
there you
this
go.
is your first time in New York, right?
No, I came to the city last summer.
Oh, okay.
But not Long Island.
But
Not Long Island.
So
It was
what
my
did
first
you
time.
like about being here so far?
The
Except
food.
being in my house.
I would say the food. Definitely the food.
So what
for
was
sure.
your favorite meal?
The Italian restaurant that you.
Yeah, we were at
Okay.
Uncle Bacala's,
Bars.
Yeah.
and they were treated, and they even had cotton candy because they give cotton candy for free at the end.
Yeah.
And they had everything.
Yep. It was
Yeah.
great.
And well, Caitlin is used to these places, but when Caitlin comes home, first thing she does is call the bagel store, right?
Yeah. We had bagels this morning from my 3 sons.
Because in Maryland they don't have great places,
no,
right?
No. Really, all the Italian food, the bagels, the pizza, the pasta, all of it is not as good as up here. So they screwed up. In
So-
DC too.
What would you tell other students that are interested in GW? What do they do? How do they do it? How did you do it? How did you get in? Was it your grades? Was it your community service? What was it that got you in?
Well, I don't know what got me in. I mean, they don't tell you like when you get in, this is what got you here. I would say, if, like any other college application, you're going to be filling out. Pour your whole effort into it, and just like be true to yourself. I think GW definitely. I would hope finds the people who are going to love it and like take them in. I think that everyone, even if you're not into politics, can find a community there. I mean, I know people who are into like environmental science or medicine, and they have like great communities at GW, and they're not really involved in politics as much at all. So if you love DC and you're not in politics, it's definitely can still be a home and a community for you there.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite thing at the college? Are you involved in community? Are you involved in clubs? Are you in theater? What do you do?
Yeah, actually, I am in theater, and I've taken theater classes there.
How
I
did
used to
I
do
know
it in
that?
high school.
You
I don't
didn't
know.
even tell me that. And
I know.
figured it out. It's the
I
hair.
know. Yeah.
It's
It's
his
the
hair.
hair.
Look at the hair.
Okay.
He has the kind of hair that you don't even have to comb.
Right.
Because he's like got a perm, and he doesn't even need a perm.
Yeah. I don't comb it. Actually, you're right about that too.
Well, I noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said to him the other day, "Don't you comb your hair?" He said, "I don't have to. I have great hair."
Yeah.
I'm driving these
Yeah.
kids crazy. They can't wait to go home.
I'd say my favorite part about DC is probably just exploring like all the different neighborhoods. Like every neighborhood in DC is like vastly different. You have like the Wharf is completely different from Georgetown, and like you go north and you're in like all the embassies, and that's different than downtown. And you can go into Maryland or Virginia, and it's all really easy with the metro. It's like having the NY. It's like the New York subway, but probably less confusing.
And it's clean.
And it's clean,
Yeah.
and it's clean. So yeah, I just like it's really easy to get around the city. Like even being here for this break, it's just like weird, like being in a car kind of all
Yeah.
the time because like I feel like when you have a car, like you're kind of chained to it, but that doesn't really happen in the city.
Yeah, and you said that the hustle, you feel like you're on a hustle and bustle here?
Yeah, in
Well,
New
what
York,
does that mean?
it's just like busy. Everyone's running around. You know, I mean, Manhattan's crazy. Manhattan's crazy. You all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but Caitlin used to live here.
Well, I didn't live in the city. I lived on Long
But
Island.
you're thinking like you're tired already. You're just
Well, we're doing a lot when we come up and you don't live here anymore and like you pack everything into a few days. You're running around 7 different spots. But I mean, compared to Maryland, there's just a lot more for us to do here. We have all our family here and yeah, so when we come in, it's just a little insane and hectic because we're doing like 7 family gatherings in one day.
Yeah, well, that's Italians.
yeah.
Unfortunately, that's how the Italians are. You can't go anywhere without seeing everyone.
Yeah.
So the email went out. When is she leaving? And they're
That's
all
true.
going to meet her on Saturday
That's
morning
true.
before she leaves. And this guy is not Italian. Well, he's half Italian.
He's Italian.
I am
yeah.
So
Italian.
he's getting used to craziness.
Yeah.
But today, everybody gets Italian bread on the show because we break
Thank you.
bread with everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take 2 slices there. And you guys, I know, have to run. So there is a bottle, a little perfume there for you, Arizona.
Okay.
You can try
Thank
it.
you.
You don't wear perfume, so you don't get any. But if you want to have a drink, just for a minute, before you go, we're going to have a toast. Give me one drink, honey. All right. Look at the nice glasses Susan got us. So guess what? It's St. Patty's Day. Thank you all for coming, and salute.
Salute.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
having
you.
us.
Thank
You
you.
already took your photos.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll see you later. Oh,
Yep.
just
Oh, fuck.
me at the back. You almost knocked me over.
Sorry.
Take your bread. I'll see you guys
Thank you.
tonight. Have fun. Say hi to Dad. When they come in, it's so rushed. You know?
You wanted me to sit over there? So you
I'm
put you in the
gonna
middle?
move over. You come in the middle. It's all right. It's fine. I don't mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I just have a little more room. I'm sorry, this thing
Yeah,
keeps pushing up against my leg.
All right, everybody. So we're going to start with Nick. I would like a few of the bottles over here to look
Yeah.
at.
You take this one?
Scoville City.
Yes.
And I understand that there's a reason you called it Scoville City. Something to do with hot and spicy.
Yeah, so Scoville's pretty much like the measurement of heat in spice. So, jalapeno peppers got 7,000. Habanero has like 250. So when you're in the city, there's more than one person. It's a bunch. So it flowed, it came, and it stuck. And it looked good on the logo too. That's what really mattered the most.
I love the colors of everything.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely unique.
Don't you like his stuff? Smoky barbecue.
Yes.
Reaper. So explain Reaper. What is that, like really bad, that one?
Pretty much. Each flame on the bottom indicates the heat level. So that one has
okay.
1, other has
Oh,
2.
Reaper says 150 ml.
Yeah, that's just the fluid, like the amount
And
that's
3
in
fires starters.
it. Yeah, that's 1, that's 2.
Oh, so the fire at the bottom means how hot it is.
Yeah, that's the heat indicator.
Gator sauce. What is
Mm-hmm.
it? Green, like
It's just jalapenos. The ingredients are on the back. It's jalapenos,
5
pineapple.
ounces, 150 ml. So do you have to really like drink a lot of water and bread or what?
What? No, not with that one. With the Reaper, yeah, you guys are probably gonna want to save that one for the end.
Whoa.
To be honest.
Ghost busted.
Yes.
5 ounces, 150 milligrams. Is it milligrams?
Milliliters.
My body's on
Milliliters.
fire thinking about it.
Look at it. Yeah.
Milliliters, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Milliliters.
So how did this all start? And I know that you have another job. You're in the union, right?
Yeah.
You have a regular job.
I'm a union electrician. Funny story. Ex-girlfriend of mine got me this as a Christmas DIY kit, and I wasn't working at the time.
What's
so
a DIY? What does that
do it
mean?
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, she bought it off Amazon, gave it to me, and within like 2 days, I had like an Instagram, and I was trying to sell bottles. And the first 2 months from the day she gave it to me, I did like roughly 600 bottles, farmers markets and things like that. So,
Really? And you just took it off.
yeah, so thanks to her. I mean, I don't know if she's watching this, but if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had this. So
And she's not your girlfriund no more.
no,
So you broke up.
Yeah,
Are you friends?
yeah,
All right. So she's probably watching.
maybe. I'm not sure. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh God. How long ago did she break up with you after she gave you this?
I don't know. We broke up maybe like a year and a half ago.
She gave this to you at Christmas, a year and a half ago.
No, 2021.
So it sat in the drawer for a while.
No, I hustled with it since then, but I took a break with, because I was still trying to do other things. And then recently I started back up again, and now it's just taking off because I have more money to invest in it. You need a lot for this.
Yeah. Now
'cause
is
everything
it
has to
all
get approved
yours,
by the
or do you
state.
have investors?
Just me, from the ground up.
Which
That's
is
all.
really great. And
Yeah.
it's, what is your website? It's called
ScovilleCity.com.
ScovilleCity.com.
Yeah.
I like the seal on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wax sealed, so
Yeah,
it's
look
an
at the,
aesthetic.
how these, yeah.
And then if you look at the top, it's stamp sealed. So I'm actually the first
yes.
person in the
Oh,
world to do
nice.
that.
And how did you
Yeah.
do this? Through
I got a stamp
distributor?
seal. No, me. I do all that.
You do this in your
Wow.
house?
Well, commercial kitchen, but yeah.
Oh, a commercial kitchen.
Yeah, so it's bottle safe wax. After each bottle's done, sterilized, dump it in the wax, stamp seal, and then it's good to go.
Wow.
So where's your kitchen? Is it on Long Island or far away?
It's in Long Island. So when you have it wax sealed, if you don't open this for like a year, it'll be good just as it was today as if I made it, which I made those yesterday.
Really? So these are really fresh.
Yeah. Yeah. On what?
Do you have a patent on it
seal.
yet?
On the stamp?
No, on the actual sauce. Is it your patent?
I'm pretty sure you can't. It's just the ingredients I can't give out, like the measurements. Right. Only to the state, because I had to get everything approved.
Through the state.
Yeah, I did.
Because of the Food and Agriculture and all
Yeah,
that?
through Cornell.
Cornell, what? Cooperative?
It's a lab that I had to send it to. I had to send all them up to get tested. Everything has to be approved.
Wow, and you did it all by yourself.
Yes.
You're pretty motivated.
Trying. I mean,
So,
it's not easy.
so do you have tastings and tests and things like that?
I did farmers markets for a while. Right now I'm working on getting it into the stores.
And how do you do that? You just go talk to managers at
We have to get something.
specialty stores?
You
or-
have to, yeah, there's a whole different thing that I'm still learning as I'm going. Because this whole thing, no one's teaching me. I'm just,
Well, you're better
doing
off
it.
that way. And every time
Yeah.
you make a mistake, you don't do it again. And
Yeah.
you do it better the next
Correct.
time. That's how we all learned, right?
Absolutely.
We start business. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's not easy. It says here we started out as a DJ sauce kit. So,
DIY.
yeah, DI sauce kit. I said DJ. I can't see. Glasses. I need glasses. It lasted a few weeks, and then the business just took off. Now, this is where we are. Passionate about bringing the best hot sauce, whether you're local or on the island or anywhere in the world. So you have plans to distribute
Well,
with distributors.
I've shipped it to Germany, Arizona, California, Florida, other places like in the U.S. So actually Australia too, and Canada.
And what did you strip? Oh, you sent a lot, or just tastings, or how
Maybe
did
like
it work? Did
I
they
sell
order it?
yeah, they ordered it. I don't really give anything out for free unless it's like a close friend
Right.
or
Well,
certain
you can't. Right.
like meal distributors on Long Island. I'm working out some wholesale deals right now. What else? What was I doing? Stop
What
and
about
shop.
restaurants? Do they use this in there?
Some of them can
Cooking?
incorporate it. Some of them do like their own house blend. They don't need to go through all that because it's pretty much under the table. You know what I mean? You're not selling it on like a high level like that. It's in your restaurant, so they're kind of protected with different rights than I am. So it's a little different.
So
But they
now,
don't need to go through this whole process of the state and whatever. You don't even know what they do. They just make it in the back and that's it.
so where you do the distribution, where you do the actual making of the sauce, is it a big place? Is it just one thing they do there, or they do a lot of different things there?
You rent it out. It could be this, a meal prep place, a bakery, commercial kitchens.
So when
commercial.
you're ready to do a grand opening, we can help you with that, and you can have it there wherever you make them,
Yeah.
because people can actually watch you make it.
Mm-hmm.
People can taste it, and you can invite store owners. You can invite people from the supermarkets to come.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, so if you want to do that, we can talk about that in the future.
Yeah.
And have your big ribbon cutting. That's a big deal. Ribbon cutting's a big deal. Even if
ribbon
you don't
cutting, yeah.
have an office, you can have it somewhere. Because
Absolutely.
it's somewhere that you're connected to somebody with. You already connected. You have a distribution center. So
Yes.
when you're ready, we can help you with that. And as you see, we do it up nice. You know, we'll have a nice time.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to call you, how do they call you? How do they reach you? If they want to buy some, what's the cost?
My cell phone, email, Instagram, Facebook, everything's on there. There's a
On
place
your,
to leave reviews.
all on SchofieldCity.com, right?
Yes, and there's a shop now button, whether you're mobile or on the laptop, desktop, whatever it is.
I saw the website. It's very impressive.
Thank you. I did that myself also. That was
Which
pretty
is,
tough.
that's pretty good because usually people pay
Hey,
people
yeah,
to do
I
it.
wasn't. I heard prices and I just figured I'd do it
It's
myself.
a lot of money.
It's a
Trust
lot.
me, I know.
It's a lot. Each bottle is, I believe they're up for $12.99 right now.
So what if you buy a set?
I
is
work.
there-
I
is
work
this-
something out. Wholesale price is $9.
Okay.
So if
So
people
if
do that-
everyone buys like one of each, or is it you just buy the
People
same?
usually buy one of each. Reaper's the number one. That one I can't even shelf. That one just goes. Because it goes with everything
comes
from like
and
ice
goes.
cream, empanadas, whatever you want to put on it. But Reaper,
Reaper goes on ice cream?
some people do. I tried it.
I never heard of that.
Did you
Have
like
you?
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you tried that?
I don't do hot sauce.
Yeah. Wow. So what else does it go on? Ice cream?
Everything from like ice cream to empanadas.
Really? And do people like throw it on really
There's a
big?
video of this kid on my Instagram chugging that whole bottle.
Oh my goodness.
Get out.
Check it out.
Well,
lying?
you'll send it to me and I'll put it on
Okay.
my Instagram tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when you go home. Wow, that's terrific.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
Good
you
for
know
you.
what this
That's good.
great lady does?
What?
She's unbelievable.
You're
How
crazy.
long are you doing it?
Officially or unofficially?
Well, yeah, both.
Unofficially, I've been doing everything since like for 5 years.
Bridging Esports at gmail.com.
That's one of my emails and where you can reach me at.
And the name of the company is
Bridging the Gap in Esports.
Bridging the Gap in Esports. I never knew there's a career for these kids.
Oh, absolutely.
She put it out. Let's talk about it. Tell me.
Well,
about it.
since last we spoke, my son has become a professional gamer. And he's still in college as well. He plays for the college team. He also plays on a semi-pro team, which is, the whole thing is crazy. They're revamping things and it's a little crazy. His team now is getting ready to go to the North American finals. And there's talk about Saudi Arabia right now.
Wow.
I'm not going to go.
No, don't go on the plane.
I'm not going to go there. But esports has been great. You know, more of the schools, the high schools on Long Island are getting it now. Finally.
yeah, but you're teaching them, aren't you? Like, aren't you telling
Some of them, I'm telling them what to do, what they need to do, because it changes so fast. A lot of things change. If something new comes up, then I will tell them. And I'm really, really right now deep into AI, artificial intelligence.
So let's talk about AI, because I don't understand what it is. I'm not embarrassed to tell you.
No, of course not.
I don't.
I'm glad that you told
Do
me.
you understand it, Nick? See, he knows
You
because
use
he's
it?
young.
Yeah.
Good.
So let's talk about it. Susan, do you know what AI is?
I've heard of it.
But do you know what it is?
I haven't experienced.
No, exactly. Because we're from the old school.
And that's who I'm teaching right now. I'm really talking to the seniors and letting them know it's not as scary as they think it is. Because think about it. Back in the day, you saw Dick Tracy talking to his watch, right?
Right.
We're talking to our watch now. It's the same thing. When's the last time you saw a toll booth?
Toll booth.
Yeah, when you go through the bridge. When's the last time you saw one? That's AI. You turn on Netflix. You turn on Amazon. Recommended for you. That's AI.
But what about this AI stuff where they're saying that they're going to answer people for you? What is that?
Well, you mean as far as they're going to take your voice and
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you could clone your voice. You could definitely clone your voice, but I think it's more important for everyone to grasp it as opposed to hide from it because the horse is out the barn. Okay, and it's not going back in. There is no way it's going back in. So I've been teaching a lot of the seniors on Long Island. I'm going tri-state right now with that. I'm in the libraries. This Monday, I'll be in Uniondale Library.
Which is a great library.
It's
they're
a
very
great-
busy there.
Yes, I've been in Hicksville already.
And when the kids come in, they're very interested, right?
Well, I have the adults. The adults. They really
Adults
want to
wanna learn?
They want to learn. They love it. They come out. They all tell me that I made it less scary for them.
Okay, well that's
And-
you're a good teacher.
And
then.
they constantly texting me, asking me questions about what they should do. Because that's the thing I do. I let them know how to get in touch with me. I don't leave them out there. There are thousands of AI apps that come out every single day, and I'm learning something all the time.
So now I love the title of your book. You got to bring it to me.
I have something for you right here.
Confessions of an Esports Mom. What the hell is that about?
It talks about how I got sucked into
Oh,
becoming an esports mom without even knowing it.
look at this, guys. Wow. Confessions of an Esports Mom.
Yep.
Eddie's Esports Journey for Kids.
Yes.
And this is esports in general.
A composition book they can take this class.
So
They
this
can
is
write
like
anything.
somebody comes to your class, it's part of the education.
Absolutely.
So they pay, they get the books.
Yes.
They pay for the education. How many weeks do they come?
Well, it depends on the school.
Take a look at these, huh? It's very
I don't know how to
interesting.
read.
It depends on the school. You know how long they want it. I give them this book here. This
Wait.
is Esports Club.
You
book.
forgot the words in this. There's no words in this right now.
She gives that as an extra, like a giveaway.
Oh,
They can
so
use
they
it
can
as a
take
subject.
notes.
okay.
That's for the classes like math or English, whatever.
That's very nice that you give them a little book.
And I have these esports club books. Now, this book here is 12 months, I think it is. 12 weeks. And they write down everything they do every week so they can improve themselves.
That's
So the
pretty
kids
good.
do their own. I'm in the process of writing one right now that the parents have to sign off on it too.
Really? So
that
they get a
they're
degree when they're
helping.
done. Parents are going to need a college degree for this.
Well, I want the parents to stay away from the screens too and work with the kids more and talk to them more and understand more.
So the Confessions of an Esports Mom is in the beginning when you were not too cool on it, or what?
I didn't know what I was doing. I kept
Well,
buying
none
them
of us
stuff.
do sometimes.
I kept buying them stuff. I didn't know what was happening.
But you kept paying for it.
I kept paying for it. But then at some point I said, okay, we're doing too much. I need you to stay a 4.0 student. We're going to have to limit your time.
Damn.
That didn't work out well. Yeah, they both graduated 4.0. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
They,
Your kids are smart.
well, my older son, last time we spoke, I think he was in his senior year of Binghamton. He is now a medical student at Hofstra University.
Get the hell out of town. Wow. Well, you really pushed them.
I did. And Hofstra is like the
Oh,
best
gosh,
medical school to
I
go
was just
to.
there for a breakfast the other day. I was in that really beautiful hall.
Yes.
And we had wine and all kinds of things. It was nice. So, is there anything funny in this book about one of your confessions?
I kind of put some little funny things in there, like I was being Wilma Flintstone at some point.
Wilma
Like, let's go
Flintstone.
shopping,
Yeah.
charge it, remember?
Yeah.
And she said, charge it. And that's something that I put in there. I put little things in there that you'll catch people's eyes, like, oh, yeah.
This is easy to read. It looks like it's. Thank you for the book. I'm
Absolutely.
very happy to have it.
Absolutely.
And then what about the cruise? What does that mean? You were on a cruise?
We went on a cruise, and basically that's when it started. We had something back then called Leapster.
Leapster?
Leapster was a handheld device that kids can learn from. 1 + 1, 2 + 2.
Stupid little thing that they bring on the cruise.
Absolutely. So this particular cruise, Katrina was coming, and they had to change where we were. We was flying to Fort Lauderdale, and they took the ship went to Tampa, so we had to take a 4-hour bus ride to Tampa. We got on the bus with everybody else, and you could just hear everybody. Oh God, did she bring in these kids? Oh my God, this is going to be the worst 4 hours ever. They started playing on the Leapster. They fell asleep. They woke up.
And
they played
ever
on the
since then,
Leapster.
they just kept graduating
And-
into bigger and better things.
That was the beginning. That was
Wow.
definitely the beginning of them.
And then the sports come in, where they were varsity sports guys.
Oh, they
And
definitely
you
played on-
used their sports ability to help them into college with the esports, basically.
Well, with the esports, he got in on his own. There are scholarships for esports. Full.
do you know how many people don't know
scholarships.
about this?
There are full scholarships, dormitory included.
Get out!
for esports. I pay. He's in school. I pay nothing. I pay nothing.
Did you know about this, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, you're very smart too, then.
He probably
On
knows about
occasion.
esports.
Yeah. You knew about it. So did you ever think of going into it or no?
No.
Why, you don't like the tech world?
I mean, to an extent, I have to. Everything's done on my phone. Every
Yes,
app I
you
use.
do. Absolutely. With business, you have
Yeah,
to.
have to be. I'm on my Mac and my iPhone all the time when I'm usually doing both of
Well,
these.
when I met you here, you were on the phone the whole time.
Yeah, people are
You
ordering.
didn't even have a piece of pizza. You were
People-
too busy talking on the phone.
People are ordering. Gotta sell it.
Well, thank you for the gift. I'm
Absolutely.
very happy. I can't
Absolutely.
wait to look at it. My
Absolutely.
granddaughter's going to love to see it tonight, too.
Absolutely.
Wow. So, really, now let's talk about the drones.
Well,
How the hell did you get that, too?
what happened was I was meeting a lot of people in esports. You know,
Right.
in Long Island, it's not a large group of people at the time. that
You're
were
like a
doing
significant
it.
person on Long Island.
And well, thank you. And I went to this particular gaming store
Which
in
is-
Queens,
okay.
called GameStop.
now. Okay, I've heard of that.
And I wanted to meet them. I said, so let me go check them out. And then the guy was telling, he goes, I help the kids in the city learn how to fly drones. I'm like, really? I said, I'd like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it, and then he's like, okay, so let's do this together now. I'm like, okay, I liked it. I took home a drone. I learned how to fly it because I can't teach you how to fly a drone if I can't fly a
You
drone.
crashed it yet or no?
Of course I did.
You did?
You're not a real pilot
I've seen
if
it
you
happen.
don't.
That's why
So I fly all the time. Hopefully this wind will, definitely
Yeah.
stop because I'm flying in the house and my dog's going crazy right now. But I go to the Queens twice a week and I educate the kids on how to fly. I make sure they get the safety license, which you have to fly out here. You need a safety license. We help them. We teach them. The high school students, we teach them how to get the drone pilot license, and we drill them every week on how to
So
do
now,
that.
in order to fly drones, do you have to have this license? Or
You
do
need a
have to get-
safety
you get in
trust
trouble?
license. You need a safety trust.
So if a cop stops you,
and you don't have it, they
You
can
get a
take
ticket?
it. They can take it.
oh, they take it.
that's crazy.
And
for a
those are
drone?
expensive, aren't they?
No, you can get drones for $35, $39
Oh, it's not that expensive.
until you start getting, really good at it where you want it as a career because you can do farms. You could fly over farms and assess the farms to see where's the drought in the farm where they can have to, irrigate it or whatever the case may be. You can find people. Remember, was it last year before, there was a garage that crashed in the city?
Yeah.
They used drones to look for people.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about do people that have drones do weddings and say we'll do it from the sky and
They could do
we'll get your
weddings,
family in the whole shot and all that
Yeah,
kind of
but a
stuff?
lot of them do sporting events. A lot of them do the football. They do baseball, so that the students can send it to the recruiter of the college.
Oh, that's big. Because if you watch those movies where they recruit the kids for college, basically when they want one of these kids for college, they basically roll out the red carpet for them and the family.
Absolutely. I had that with esports.
Wow, that's great. What did you do before all this?
Before this, I was a correction officer on Rikers Island.
Get out.
Yep, happily retired.
And you saw a lot.
Saw a lot, definitely.
Were you tough? Because you don't seem it.
Everybody says that they ask me how could I have been a correction officer because you said that you're so nice. How could you
You
be?
are nice.
Because we have a rule. You leave it on the island. When you come across it, because there is a bridge to get there. When you come across the bridge, you leave it there. You don't bring it home with you.
And how long are you retired?
Wow, 14 years.
Well, you had a good career. You had
I
a nice
did.
retirement.
I have a nice
And you get to do
nice
what you
retirement.
love.
And
learning
that's
all
the
this
main thing. I
stuff.
really love this. I love talking to people. I love educating people because, especially with AI, because people just don't know what it can do and how fast and how easy it can make your life to do other things.
I'm going to get you in for some. I'm going to put your stuff out there. Get you an award.
I'm
But I
gonna.
understand you got an award.
I got an award for one of my AI videos, my digital videos. I was like shocked, and it was all done by AI.
And who nominated you?
No, we just put it in for ourselves. You can
Oh,
do
and you
it
just got it.
and I got it. I was shocked. was
That's
shocked.
really an accomplishment. You're one crazy lady.
I am.
But you don't stop. You're like
I
me, in a
don't.
way.
I just
You
keep
know,
going.
women, men too. Look this kid's
I
doing
know,
now.
that's
Works
amazing.
for the union, works his tail off with electronics. What?
Yeah, you gotta be
You,
careful.
you
with
gotta
that.
be. You
Yeah.
could get hurt, right? If you
Die.
touch something wrong.
Yeah, you're working with 277, 480, something like that.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter. Even like a half an amp can kill you. It doesn't if it hits you right.
Jeez. And where are you? In the city or Long Island?
No. Long Island, local 25.
Oh, you gotta tell them about the show.
Yeah, I will.
They
I did.
might-
I told a few guys.
Yeah.
They're probably watching right now.
All right. What's the union?
Local 25.
Local 25. Call me. We can talk about a lot of things and help you guys. Really. This lady could teach you so much. I bet you don't know how to do drones.
And I also, with the AI, I work with small businesses too.
Yes.
And
which
help
is
them
great.
optimize everything that they do.
Maybe you could help me with mine.
Oh, I
She's
was
Because I
great.
have
I
new
was
labels
thinking
coming
that.
in. I have new labels coming in. I just ordered wraparound labels, barcode ingredients to push it to the next level because the stores is next. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know
Well,
they have
she's
4K
educated.
cameras.
She's got a great reputation. And look, this is what we do on this show. We connect people. And somehow shit happens. In
Shit
plain
definitely
English.
happens.
See, I'm very honest. I tell the truth. And I kind of bossed her around today.
You were bossy.
I'm
You
sorry.
You were really bossy today.
Because I was not. I'm still getting. I'm still getting over RSV. So, it's hard to come in and get everything done in 20 minutes.
Right.
But you helped me, and I appreciate it. Susan came, and I appreciate it.
And one more thing I didn't say with AI.
Yes.
I am a certified AI consultant
Certified.
and a prompt engineer.
Wow.
Kudos. My nephew uses it on his farm. Say he uses for his.
Right. So you know exactly what I was just talking about.
So what do they call, like, how they call coffee guys, barristers?
Baristas,
What do they call you? Let's give you a name.
hot boys.
Hot boys?
Nah, I don't know.
No, I'm serious. You should come up
Maybe.
with a name. See, because
You
everything.
know Bobby Schmurder?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made a song.
All right.
Hot Boy. I'll
Hot
send
boy.
you it.
Okay. But let's.
We could put it in AI and come up with like 20 names, and you could pick from one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
call.
true.
Let's get him.
That's
Let's
true.
get him a name. Because that's what we do. That's we market in a very different way.
Yeah.
Like how I got Tina Valentina.
I know.
How?
I met someone at the bar.
Really?
And he's like, "You're funny." I'm like, "I am." He goes, "Yeah, you should be a comedian." I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "I'm giving you a name right now tonight," and he gave it to me,
And
Tina
it's stuck.
Valentina?
and it stuck.
So that's not
And-
your real name.
My name was Tina until I was 50, and when I wrote my book From Fire to Freedom, I changed it to Valentina. And then, when I met Vinny Mara, he's a comedian. If you Google him, he's hysterical. He's a dancer. He's a comedian. He works on a newspaper. I met him in Frank's Steaks. He wouldn't leave me alone. And then he didn't pay the bill. I had to pay the bill.
That's why he didn't leave you
Ouch.
alone.
But you know what? We became friends. He's been on my show. He's hysterical, right, Susan?
Yes.
And he gave me the name, and I listened to him. And you know what I did after meeting him? I went to Governor's Comedy Club,
Ah,
and I was working there for a year.
Really?
And I'm not funny, but I got funny.
you are funny.
I'm just honest.
And it's funny.
So from there, I went to G's, and I did this show for 4 years in a very nice nightclub. And now I graduated to this fancy schmancy studio run by Bobby Lacera, who can help you with any kind of videos. You can have a party here. Friday nights they have a great event. It's not expensive. You could bring your kids. I mean, really, they have this karaoke all night long. I've come twice on the night, and it's fun. But you can also private parties, and that's a different kind of a cost. And he knows everything about video, Facebook, everything there is to know. And I now have my own YouTube channel,
Oh, nice.
and that's because of Bobby.
That's nice.
And I've been doing this for 4 years, and they were hidden somewhere. I couldn't find them.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Facebook, and he found them. So I have him to thank for all of the growing pains. But when you're alone, when you're by yourself, like if you don't have the education, you have to learn the education for what it is you need to do,
Absolutely.
which is what you did and what you're doing. So now, do you have like a connection to, culinary chefs?
I mean, I'm Italian. If you
Well,
couldn't tell.
Italian is, I could tell.
just cooking has been a thing.
You like to
or
cook?
whatever. Yeah, but I've liked hot sauce for a long time, and that's why she got me the gift too. You know, she
So
knew.
she is still your friend, though.
Yeah, no, we're cool.
I want to say hello. Is she watching?
Maybe her name's Caitlin. You can say hi to her.
Caitlin, that's my granddaughter's name. Caitlin, thank you for buying this man the DIY kit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I gotta give it to her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have the business. So
She's probably gonna want a commission.
we could work something out. We're friends, so.
Well,
Next to cookbook.
Yeah. You want to write a book?
Yeah, we could see.
You know, I publish books too with Red Penguin,
Yeah.
but she writes her own because she knows how to do it alone, which is good. When you can do it by yourself, it's less money.
Of course, that's why the website, everything else,
Yeah.
distribution and labels.
And you did your website great, and so did she. Mine, I had to get help with, but it does look good. Mm-hmm. You know, and I have two websites. One is for my book, ValentinaJanik.com, and one is for the show. Mm-hmm. I used to have a website that was horrible, still there, but the guy that does it never updated it. So I didn't take it down. It was from 16 years ago. It's still there, but that's not what I use. And the best thing I did was grow, change, learn, you know. And, you know, when you're in business, you're going to meet people, now that you're in your own thing, that tell you the truth. Then you're going to meet the ones that don't.
Yeah, I haven't had a bad review yet, so I know it's coming, but
No, I mean about people that might not be honest with you.
That
Oh.
you might partner with, or
Yeah, you have
I'm
to
probably
be
not
clear.
going to ever partner with anybody.
Well, you can
don't
tell he's
either.
Italian. He doesn't want to partner with anyone.
No.
I don't
He's,
either. People get really mad at me. I'm like,
he's,
You
we
uh,
got
guys,
to
you guys going
collaborate.
to try this or what?
Yeah, are you Calabrese or what?
I don't even know what I am.
What do you mean you don't know what you are?
Sicily,
Oh, you're Sicilian.
Amalfi, Naples,
Oh,
something.
Malfi's beautiful.
all over. Never got my DNA tested though, so I don't actually know the numbers. But from what I know, everyone goes back to Italy. But after that, I'm not
Okay,
sure.
well, I know your mom very well. She's a sweetheart.
Oh yeah,
Do you live at home?
no.
You're just putting his laundry out there.
I know, but
I don't.
no, but she's a nice lady. His mom is a palm reader.
Oh,
She talks about the future.
okay.
She's
So
been
she
on the
knew this
show.
was going to happen.
Well, I don't know.
You guys want to try this on the bread, or you want
Sure.
to try it on the spoon?
No,
I
well,
can't try it either.
I'm
way.
just gonna try a tiny little bit
Yeah.
on.
You probably like the Reaper the most,
Isn't that the hottest?
but it's good.
no,
It's
no,
got
no,
the
no,
most
no.
flavor.
What's the one that's not too hot?
That one, Gator.
The Gator.
Either or. I mean, to me, I don't. It's all tastes the same.
All right, I think I'll try the barbecue. You open it here. You do it. Where's the bread? I'll take a little piece. Would you like a cupcake?
I'll take one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on that.
No, I'm gonna
No,
have
she's
it
just
on the
gonna
bread.
make
Okay,
cupcake.
I was gonna say.
So, would you like a cupcake then?
No, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a plate. Susan bought us such pretty little
They're
plates.
cute.
And I want to thank our photographer who's here today taking some nice shots. You guys really got lucky today because you're going to get some beautiful pictures in the week.
That's great.
He does some work.
Here you go.
This man is very talented. He takes pictures of all the movie stars.
Oh,
I don't know how I got
Look
so
at
lucky.
that.
I got very lucky. I think he likes me. He comes around. So
you should put the wine next to you just in case.
yeah, there you go.
Don't make a blush.
Randy
Little
Frieder. He's our photographer. Thank you, Randy.
My pleasure.
And he's my hero. He lost a lot of weight. He's slim and trim now. He lost over 200 pounds. I give you a lot of credit, Randy.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's not easy.
No.
Stop stalling.
She's going to make me taste
You gotta
this.
make sure with bread and with this one, you have to put a lot just because you won't taste it with the bread.
A lot?
Or you could do a few with the Reaper, then you'll taste it.
No,
so.
no. I'm going to do this one. We're going to have more later, but I'm just going to do it. You want some? Or no?
No, I'm good.
You don't want any? No.
I can't.
Okay. So how come it's not coming out?
You gotta shake it a little harder.
Yeah, you do it. Get it out there for me.
Alright.
All right. So what's with all your tattoos? Do they mean something, or is it like somebody? Is that a woman on
Poor
your hand?
investments. Poor
Huh?
investments.
Poor investments?
Yeah, could have put this money to a lot of other things.
So it costs a lot of money. Are they
Tattoos are
everywhere,
expensive.
or are they just on
Tattoos
your
are
arms?
expensive.
Just on my arms, little on my ribs, one behind my ear.
Get out. Now, what got you into tattoos? Just because you wanted to be different?
I don't know. I just when I was younger, ride motorcycles. Everyone that had motorcycles
Oh, you
had
have a
tattoos.
motorcycle too?
So yeah,
Still.
yeah.
So you in a motorcycle group?
I've been riding. No, I'm not in a club. But I've been riding since I was like 9 years old, 10 years old.
Wow.
Dirt bikes.
I always said also to get 4 motorcycle guys on to do a show. They have stories of things they did, or write a book.
There might be
4
stories
motorcycle
they
guys.
can't talk about.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to come on a podcast. I would ask.
Let me tell you, I'm sure you have a lot of stories. So where did you travel on your motorcycle?
Everywhere. I mean, I'll ride wherever. So, anywhere and anywhere. I rode today before
You
I
did?
came here. Yeah, I went to the gym.
This is good.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mm-mm.
She's
You
afraid.
afraid?
No, I can't.
Why? Because you're cynic?
No, because I have acid reflux. So I can't.
Oh.
So that would not work with me.
It's not hot for you?
A little. This is adorable,
And that's
isn't it?
that's the
That's
true.
hot. That was the smoky barbecue, guys.
That's hot for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
bad.
imagine what that thing is.
Yeah.
The Reaper.
Yeah, that one's the hottest because it has the hottest peppers in the world. The Reapers.
Thank you. I'm going to
Wow.
have some later. I'm going to have Patrick, my sweetheart. Happy St. Patrick's Day to Patrick, my boyfriend. He's from Ireland. Normally he's here, but he had something to do today.
Patrick Mulligan?
No, but his name is.
Oh.
But it's Patrick.
I thought it was my friend. That's why.
Patrick Gallivan. It sounds the same.
Yeah.
You probably know him. He knows everybody.
Really?
He used to run a lot of bars in Manhattan,
Yeah.
and then on Long Island, in
Seaport.
Port Washington,
The seaport.
and the Seaport. But he's retired now, and he makes great drinks, and he's a good cook. And I met him when my husband passed away, and his girlfriend passed away. And we're a couple now, 3 years and counting. And I'm telling you, most of the people in the Breakfast Club, we do Latin diners, little places like this. We do things that are different.
Yeah.
And the reason we became famous was because we got thrown out of the Sweet Hollow Diner on 110. Because we made too much noise, we were intelligent businesswomen, and we didn't spend enough money, and the owner threw us out. And that day was when Patricia Kitchen from Newsday put us in the news, and we became famous. And we went on CNBC and
Really?
CNN. But we couldn't get jobs. But there's 70 women in my book who now have their own businesses, just like you and me, and men too, but it's more women in the book. And now all of those women wrote a book. So when you write a book, if you wanted to write a book all about this, that's how you become the expert in your field.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you then get paid to stand in front of people and speak, like what you do now.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's what I'm doing now. I'm not as busy as you, but I'd like to be. But your subject is so popular.
Yes. It really is.
Mine is popular because everybody needs a job and everybody needs to change their life, but people are afraid.
Yeah.
And I say, get out of your comfort zone. You got out of your comfort zone, right, to do this?
Wasn't
No?
easy.
But you did it,
Yeah.
and you didn't quit.
I mean, I took a little break for a while because I had to, but I
Well, you
went
needed
back
to have
it.
a space, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're involved in the union, right there, you got how many people are in the union?
Not a lot of guys like hot sauce.
No,
Some
but
do.
their wives
They're big
do, no?
babies. You want to see how tough a man is? Give him some hot sauce, then you'll see.
I like that.
It's true.
All right, but
That's
you're
fun.
tough.
I mean,
Well, don't you eat it?
all the time.
Yeah. What do you put it on?
Everything.
What's your favorite thing you put it on?
Probably pizza.
Really?
Pizza.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pizza. You put it on pizza.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make an Italian joke either, but that's really.
So why don't you go to pizzerias and go see
I have
Mr.
a friend. I have a
Leonardo?
friend in mind. This place Carnival in Port Jeff Station.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, I gave them a bottle. I think I'm gonna talk to them
Go
soon.
see Tommy in the restaurant. Oh shit! What's the name of it? Oh, Tommy. I can't think. I'll send you the information.
Where is it?
He's got Carmelinas now. He just opened 3 pizzerias in Suffolk.
Yeah.
And then he's got a restaurant in Port Jeff Station and one in Medford.
Downport.
In Port Jeff Station. Don't ask me specifics.
By the
okay?
water.
Yeah, the one in Medford is not. But Spiga restaurant. You ever hear of it?
No.
All right, I know Tommy well. He's been on the show.
Yeah.
And we go out there a lot because my best friend, which my first book is about, lives there. So I know people out there. So I'll connect you to Tommy from Spiegel Restaurant. And he just opened 2 Carmelina restaurants, which have a lot of pizza. So you go?
There you go.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
what she does.
Well, that's what I do. I look for everyone to help each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know anybody that needs some publicity? We charge 1/3 the price of public relations. I call it PR in your pocket. You leave here today, you got PR. But then you need something else, we'll help you too.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need a video, you come here, you speak to Bobby, boom, done in a
Yeah,
day.
I'll definitely talk to Bobby.
Done in a day. And you do your own video, you graduate to your own. And you need a photographer, we got Mr. Photography here.
I
You
see him.
and you need a spokesperson, you got me and Susan.
You need a video? I can tell you how to take the pictures and make the video.
Yeah, let's see him soon.
And not only that, we wear signs. When we go to a big event for someone, we wear a sign that says, ask us about
Oh, okay.
you.
Yeah.
We're different because you got to be a little wacky. Otherwise, nobody talks to you. And when the breakfast club goes out, we go in 20. So everyone wears the same sign. And they go, who the hell are you people? And that's how it all began. Believe it or not. And the name, everyone goes, what the hell is the Breakfast Club? Oh, it's a long story. It's 17 years. But that's how it happened. And had we not gotten thrown out of the diner and not gotten fired, this never would have happened.
Everything happens for a reason, I
You got
guess.
the booth, and you got the booth for St. Patty's Day
Yes,
with the wine.
absolutely. And Susan, who works here, she ran a beautiful place on Park Avenue in Manhattan next to, what was it?
Well,
Which,
it was 3 doors from the Plaza.
the Plaza Hotel. And she did all the movie stars' eyelashes when no one knew how to do them.
Oh.
Oh, she does eyelashes?
I
Now,
did-
but she did them for
was
the movie
movie
stores.
In Paris, I would send my clients there.
Mm.
They would send them to me, Beverly Hills, places like that. So
And
it
she was
fun.
there for a
And I
long
had
time.
Romanian girls working for me, 8 of them.
Wow.
So, and we have a lot of people in our club that would like us. In other words, it's not just anybody. It's people that had very good jobs, that went on 50 interviews. When you're intelligent and you're smart, even if you say you'll take less money, they don't want you. And if somebody thinks you're too smart, they say, where's the resume? I want to throw it in the garbage. So that's how it all happened. And all these women decided to volunteer and help people. And that's how it all happened. So you're in the right place, Nick.
No, definitely.
Now, Nick is my nephew's name. It is my father's name. It is my uncle's name because I'm Italian.
Wow.
Lots
So now your
of
hot
Nicks.
sauce supplier's name now.
Yeah. So
I like how you said it, hot sauce supplier.
now there's a pizzeria right next door. I want to tell everyone called Leonardo's Pizza. We were just there. He's the greatest. And he's going to work with us on the show. And he's also going to name a pizza after me.
Wow. Look at you.
And he's going to let me put my labels on his pizza boxes.
What
Nice.
flavor is it?
What kind
It's
of
like a
pizza?
grandma,
Okay.
thin crust grandma.
Okay.
But again, I only know him. I'm only here 3 weeks. But he likes what we do. I like what he does. He's going to come on the show. I said, that's a barter. And that's what we're going to do. Because we go there once a week. And I don't know if Bobby ever talked to him, but I did. Because that's what we do at the Breakfast Club.
He did talk to him about his advertisement. I could do that.
Yeah. So we'll, work
Definitely
it out.
do that.
So what do you want to tell to the parents, the kids, about these kids that really don't know? Like there's a lot of them out there that,
Yeah.
and they need to know. What do you want to say to them?
Well, as far as esports is concerned, you have to let them play. They have to learn how to play the game right. But everything in life is balance. Make sure you keep the balance. And you can't tell them to get off of screens if you're on screens. Now, I have a list of all the colleges that have esports. You definitely can get in touch with me at bridgingesports@gmail.com. And I can tell you which schools have them and what schools are giving out scholarships.
That part is so amazing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that of scholarships for these kids, and they don't have to pay anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to be honest, most of the schools with full scholarships are in the middle of our country. Those are the ones. That's where esports is really popular. But Long Island is building up. Long Island is definitely getting better. NYIT has a club. Post has a club. I mean, it is really starting to grow on Long Island. But let your kids play, monitor their play, ask them who they're playing with, and get to know them and talk to them like the friends that they have.
Esports. And your website again?
SchofieldCity.com.
SchofieldCity.com. Check it out. Questions? Contact me. I'm in touch with them. We're going to be friends. Friday, April 12th, Opera Night. It's a blast. $10 a person in beautiful Northport. It's on our website. And March 23rd, Lunch and Literature. My book at Monroe's. It's a brunch. And that's a wrap, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Valentina, do you know what Scoville stand for?
He knows.
Do you?
I do now because he told me.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
The heat scale on
Of course.
peppers. Sure. All right, guys, look at me. Get one line.
Rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of Java or espresso. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Tina Valentina is the host, you see. She's as classy as she can be. The co-host Greg has a lot to say. Well, he wouldn't have it any other way. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. I say rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Another cup of Java or espresso. Another cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island